Hi, I'm Tina from Embracing Aging. Today I said I would share some books with you that that have just been really helpful to me and that I thought you might enjoy. I don't have any affiliation or anything with these people. They're just books that have been good for me. And the first one is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Ruiz? I don't quite know how to say that. And the Four Agreements are really simple. I'm going to read them to you. Because if you can embrace these, you know, these will help you just look at your life differently and understand yourself more and understand people more, I think, anyway. So the four agreements, the first one is be impeccable with your word. So speak with integrity, say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of the word in the direction of truth and love. The second one is don't take anything personally. And I think this is really easy to do. That I think we do take things personally when they're not intended personally. So he says, nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality and their own dream. When you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be a victim of needless suffering. I think that's really important. The third one is don't make assumptions. It says find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. And yeah, so I think that's really important, that we don't make assumptions, that, that we know what other people are thinking, because we really don't. And the fourth one is always do your best. It says your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you're healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse and regret. So that is The Four Agreements, which is a really great book. I love it. And it's a short book. You can read a little bit every day. The book that sort of sparked my interest in coaching, hypnotherapy, everything that I've done since I came across this book was Dare to Win. Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. I mentioned it yesterday. Years ago, my husband and I, we lived in South Africa and we had a very successful business. And just a long story short, we had a friend who was working with us who did something unethical, let's say. And we were devastated by this, and we were eaten up with kind of wanting to get all of our time and our thoughts. We were consumed with trying to get even and trying to make things right. And that, we were in the right, but things didn't seem to be going that way for us. We were looking at taking court action. It was very unpleasant for everybody concerned. And I picked up this book, and I realised reading it, I can't remember what the passage was, but I realised that what we were doing, we were looking backwards. Instead of focusing on the business, what we should have been doing, we were focusing on kind of getting even and thinking of, how wronged we'd been. And I think the minute we kind of realised that this is where it's taking this, eating away at us, taking our focus off the business. And when we realised that, the business went from strength to strength, and it worked out well in the end, and we resolved the situation. But that was, for me, that was a turning point, and that sparked my interest in self-help, to start with, self-help books, and then more recently I got involved with coaching and what have you. So the other books that I really like are, this is a great book, a bit big, a bit chunky, but The Success Principles, Jack Canfield, again, yeah, how to get from where you are to where you want to be. There's Sumo by Paul McGee. Another great book. This is pretty like simple, but it's basically SUMO stands for shut up and move on, which is like, yeah, not being a mood hoover like I spoke about yesterday. Actually just, yeah, shut up and get on with it. Move on. Leave it behind. That's yesterday's news. What else have I got here? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Susan Jeffers. This is like classic. And if you haven't read it, I would recommend it because it's a great book to just think, you know what, get on with it. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it. And then two more, a little bit deeper, is Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. Okay. This is just a guy who was he was in a concentration camp, and it's about his he declares, it says on the back, it says that he declares that evil and ennui cannot finally extinguish us, a hymn to the phoenix rising in each of us who choose life before flight. Wow, just beautiful. And this is such a lovely book, and I just love it. And it's not a self-help book or anything, it's just a beautiful book, The Prophet. You probably know it, but it's just so beautifully written and inspiring, and yeah, I love it. Yeah, so they're the books that I like and that have inspired me. So I just thought I'd share those with you in case you want to look them up and buy them. As I say, I don't have any affiliation with those authors or anything. They're just books that I found really helpful and useful. So again, thank you for joining me, and I'll be with you again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about, but I'll have something for you. So I look forward to you joining me tomorrow. Bye.